All right, everybody, welcome to another build video. This one we're going to go over the Twin Suns build that I've been rocking for the last 2 weeks. I really love this build. I've been promising to get this build guide up. This is about my 4th time recording this video because my wife keeps running into the garage and waking up the burbs. Anyways, let's jump down and check out this build. Things I want to keep in mind with this build. So if you're a sword user or a chain blade user that cannot get into repeaters, but you want to get those repeater reforges, and you need a repeater build that's faster paced than your standard repeater build, welcome. This is the build for you. This build is going to be using Twin Suns, Tempest, Koshai's Lantern, a nice old school lantern that doesn't see much play anymore. We're going to be using the Thunderdeep capacitor, the Thunderdeep Thrax helmet. We're going to be using our Thunderdeep Drask helmet, in Thrax's chest. Regular Drask for the gloves and Chronovore's feet. Okay, so what we're going to be getting with this build is +6 Etheric Attunement, which is going to give you a massive uptime on the lifesteal on Koshai's Lantern. Koshai's Lantern also can proc Tempest. It does have an iframe for dodge purposes. You'll get it every once in a while. Dumb luck trying to actually land that as a dodge. That's a whole nother can of worms. Don't try it. You're going to be disappointed with that, but it can happen. But you're getting 15% lifesteal for 10 seconds when you activate Koshai's Lantern. This is reducing the cooldown of Koshai's Lantern by 50%. With your lack of ability to sprint on repeaters, this is kind of an old school thing we used to do when repeaters first came out, is rock Koshai's Lantern simply to help close the gap between behemoths that were high maneuverability, or to get out of a sticky situation with something like a heroic Hellion, for example, where the fire is just everywhere and you have nowhere to go and you can't dash, but you can dodge, but you don't want to use up all your stamina dodging out of the fire necessarily. Really quick, effective repositioning skill. We're going to be getting Cunning +6. This is giving us 30% extra critical damage, plus the 15% from the +6 pulse. This is also giving us 10% critical strike chance, which if you're not familiar with Twin Suns, you get 40% critical strike chance.
Yes, that's right. 40% extra critical strike chance when you empower your bullets with the Twin Suns.
That is phenomenal. You do not get empowered damage, but you get extra critical strike chance. So you're not going to see the big base hits necessarily that you with other repeaters, but what you are going to see is constant, steady critical hits. And that's what this build is all about. The mag bomb ability, your big shot with other repeaters, is actually 8 sticky bombs. These bombs on this build at level 20 will be averaging anywhere from 2 to 5k damage per bomb. The first bomb's a little front loaded. The other bombs aren't necessarily as effective as the first bomb, but you're going to be averaging probably about 1500 to 2k on the rest of the bombs and 5k plus on the first bomb, especially if you have sharpen proc or something like that going on with it. This also gets its cooldown reduced with critical strikes. So you're going to be attacking fast and critting often with 40% critical strike chance. On top of that, the +6 pulse is making every 5th hit a guaranteed critical strike. So there's a lot of crit synergy in this build. The Twin Suns grip is also giving you another dodge ability that does fire off 6 little mini shots. Effective, the damage from that, but the thing is that's going to proc and reposition you for Tempest and give you kind of the distance you need to line the Tempest up with just the right part that you want to break off that sharpen proc. Lightweight frames is giving you 20% increased movement speed when you have less than 6 shots. So if you can try to line up your dodges with being under 6 bullets in the chamber or under 7 bullets in the chamber, 6 or less. So you get that 20% bonus move speed, which is going to magnify the damage of your Tempest exponentially. Then we got Predator. You're a repeater user. You shouldn't be getting hit all that much. Not getting hit for 15 seconds? Easy, man. 35 bonus damage just for not getting hit for 15 seconds. With your toolkit giving you not just regular dodge, but the Twin Sun dodge and the Koshai get out of jail free card there, you should be good to have a very good Predator uptime. Again, we already talked about pulse. Sharpen, that's going to play into your dodges for Tempest, giving you 30% baseline part damage bonus plus an extra 100% part damage bonus for 5 seconds after a dodge. Next attack, only one attack. So you want to line that up with Tempest. This works best with Koshai or with the regular dodge. I think that the Twin Sun dodge might actually consume the 100% part damage off of the Sharpened. So you're losing the 100% part damage on a weaker hit than on your Tempest, but you're gaining the damage from the bullets from it. So it kind of balances out, not really super balanced out, but it's something for wasting it on a little mini shot that you pop off when you use your extra dodge. So ideally, you probably want to use your regular dodge, but if you're in a pinch, the Twin Sun dodge will help out when you're low on stamina. Berserker. Now this is the optional cell. You can switch this out for Parasitic. You can switch this out for another Evasive Fury, which is going to give you more movement speed immediately after a dodge. This is going to increase your Tempest damage even more. If you switch this out to Evasive Fury, this is going to give you more sustainable damage though. So it depends on your playstyle. If you want to rely more on the damage of the shots itself, go with Berserker. If you need more survivability, go with Parasitic. If you want the bigger Tempest hits and you're really good at dodging, you switch this out for Evasive Fury. So Evasive Fury's baseline here is going to be 5% attack speed. My bad. This is attack speed. This is not movement speed. This is actually not going to increase your damage of your Tempest. What this is going to do is increase your attack speed, to increase your crit rate, to decrease the cooldown of your mag bomb. So that being said, I probably wouldn't go with the +6 Evasive Fury. Perfectly honestly, wouldn't go with the +6 Evasive Fury. I haven't played this build in like a week. I haven't really looked at it, so I forgot that was attack speed and not move speed. So that does not play into Tempest. What that's going to do is just increase the amount of crits you're getting per second, decreasing the cooldown time of your mag bomb. Let's go over the equipment. We already went over the equipment, but let's go over the cells we're doing with this. So we're going to throw a +3 pulse and chrono treads to give us, or +3 pulse and chrono treads to get us up to +6 pulse. Over here on the Drask, we got the 3 sharpen. We're going to throw 3 etheric attunement to get us that 50% lantern cooldown. On the helmet, we can go ahead and put in a cunning cell there. There's our other 3 sharpen. On the chest here, we'll put the predator. And then in the guns, we have the other predator to get everything to a nice +6 except berserker and evasive. The evasive is stuck on. Otherwise, we could possibly switch that out for something more useful like a blade storm or something along those lines. But this is the magical prismatic cell that you can switch out between berserker, parasitic, and evasive if you actually do want evasive fury. Kind of gives you guys something to work with, some flexibility. If you were going to run this build in trials or something a little bit more intense, you can always switch out the etheric attunement for +6 catalyst. If you do switch this out for +6 catalyst, these are the consumables you'll be wanting to use: the increased attack speed, the increased damage, and of course the lantern cooldown rate by 125%. That kind of balances everything out, then that really synergizes well with this build. That being said, I would not run this build in trials. I've tried it. It ain't going to do it. If you're trying to get on the leaderboard in trials, this is not the build for that. This is a fun build for Heroic-esque. This is a fun build for just blowing through escalations and seeing some big numbers and getting those reforges in. If you guys want to see this build in action, of course, hit me up on stream. I live stream here on YouTube on the weekends, and you guys can ask any questions about the build there or in the comment section down below, and I will be sure to answer them as soon as I can. If you guys have questions about any of my other builds, go ahead and throw those in the comment section. Or if you have a build you'd like me to check out and see if I can min-max it a little bit more, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. And my next video coming up is going to be another build like this for people that don't like the weapon but need to reforge the weapon, and that's going to be a striker build. So I'll see you guys in the next one.